finesse and cunning to brute hauling and mere size. If you like your fish to be beautiful as well as big, if you want not just fishing, but the loveliest of country, County Mayo's the place for you too, especially Loch Conn, shining against its mountain background. That's the setting, and have you seen a finer one? For the Pontoon Bridge Hotel. Even in Ireland, famous for its fishing, this place ranks high among trout and salmon men for the sport and facilities it offers.
Spare cast on, when you have a spare cast on, then I tell you see, I'm not going to do the line and put one. And put 3 of them on, you see.
For the gillies here, fishing is more than a sport and a livelihood. It's a way of life, and if you can penetrate the accent, they can offer you fishing lore worth knowing.
If you have your cast too long, it goes on target ring. You can hook a fish and the knot gets stuck in going out. Never take in the knot.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Away they go, breakfasted and eager. It's trout they're after, and there are plenty to be had if you know how. If you don't, your gilly does. And in the wide water of Loch Conn, he'll choose a likely spot. Now you just cast and hope, until you feel the tug that makes a dead line live.
Hold him up there, Brendan.
If you're tender-hearted, the tugs are the best bit. When you're tired of fishing here for trout, you can go for something bigger and tempt a salmon, king of freshwater game fish, in the River Moy nearby. After the leaping, laughing Highland rivers I know, the quiet flowing Moy seems tame and uninteresting. But you're not likely to be frustrated by snags, which make spinning in particular a carefree business. And if water and weather are right, there are good fish in plenty to be taken. Here, after biteless hours, is the first. A fine fish, if a poor fighter. It was the first of sudden many, as happens often enough on any river. This boat angler is fishing for the market and doing well with his 5th since early morning. Just one would be enough to make the day for the rest of them. This is a good river, would you say?
It's an excellent river for salmon fishing.
Have you got enough experience of others to compare it with them?
Yes. It's one of the best salmon fishing rivers, I think, in Ireland.
Why is that?
Well, it's a very clean river.
What do you mean by clean?
There's no pollution. There's no industry. The bay, at the estuary, is very clean. But there's a very good run of salmon. The result of the water being so clean, there's a very good run of salmon.
You don't think it's being overfished at all? There are quite a few out today, you know.
Not in a river of this size. No, the run of salmon. No, I wouldn't think so.
One more before packing up. Like the others, not a monster, but a fine sea-fresh fish. It looks good here, and even better here when a long day's casting has given you an angler's appetite. This is a family hotel, but don't be misled by that. Brendan Geary has managed or worked in hotels in Europe and the USA, and his wife Anne trained as a chef. They know how to cook and serve fish, and how to make the most of their marvelous setting, lovelier than ever now as the sun begins to sink over the loch. How many stars would you give when you add this view to the friendliest of service, real cooking, and the kind of food that becomes steadily harder to find in these days of instant chefs? Dessert marks the start of an Irish evening. can be too long an evening if you don't watch the clock when the morning brings another day out in the loch. County Mayo, and especially this northern part of it, an angling paradise, is one of the loveliest of those dwindling areas of the British Isles where you can still enjoy what I at least hold to be the pleasanter world of yesterday. No pollution problems here, no crowds, no rat race, and the people quite notably friendly and free. And as you may have noticed, some of the finest fishing you'll get anywhere.